Hey, welcome back to a brand new episode of 101 Second Reviews, and today I'm going to be talking about this. Happy Death Day to you. To you. See? Modern. And again, in this, Tree wakes up. She's back in the time loop that she was in previously. But this time, it's not a case of figuring out who's killing her, but figuring out why. Okay, right. Back in a sec. Right, Happy Death Day to you. Now, of course, this is the follow-up to Happy Death Day, a film I absolutely loved. I just loved its simplicity. I loved the notion. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to spoil it for you now, although it does kick in very quickly. It's basically Groundhog Day, but with a horror element. So instead of Tree trying to live her best day, like Bill Murray is, she's trying to figure out who's killed her. Now, we're straight back into it with this, in that the reason why this time, and what makes it slightly different, is the best friend of her boyfriend, Ryan, is building some kind of like Hadron Collider type thing, because he's a science geek, and he has created a rip in time. So now, not only does she find herself back in the loop, but she's in a parallel dimension where things are slightly different, like her mother is still alive, for instance. So this, the first thing I gotta say is, and this is the biggest thing, and I think it's reflected in the money that's already come in for it. The first one made an absolute fortune. This one seems to be making, possibly going to make half that, maybe 3/4 of what the first one did, and that's because it's not a horror movie. This isn't a horror movie, even though it's Blumhouse, even though it's marketed as being a horror movie. It's not a horror movie. This is a sci-fi. They even reference Back to the Future Part 2 in the movie. This is a sci-fi crossed with a romance movie. Her pull, her drama, is does she want to stay in the parallel dimension where her mother is alive, or does she realise that her life, this version of her, belongs in the other one, the one that she's come from, where she is beginning her burgeoning relationship with her new boyfriend? And that's where the pull is. I love the fact that all the principal characters are back with a couple of new ones. Love the principal, thought he was a great comedic character. And on the whole, I love the ambition of it. I love the fact that Chris Landon and Blumhouse have decided, like, okay, so this is the idea. It's not going to be a horror movie. No, okay, fuck it, let's just go for it and see what happens. And I'm really hoping for a third. I liked it. It was good. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back soon.